Having a mental health disorder isn't easy, but it's even harder having people think that you can just get over it. I know exactly how it feels to battle against your brain. It's a bit like Jekyll and Hyde. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name's Liam. I was on Gareth Malone's Singing for Britain programme this year, and I was on there because I lost my dad to COVID-19 on the 29th of March. And as a result, I set up a support network for people that had also lost loved ones to COVID-19, because at the time it was the height of lockdown. And I was wondering about people being in complete isolation who had just lost someone and got no one to talk to, because it was a very weird time to lose someone, not be able to have proper funerals, no wakes, not be able to be with your loved ones. There's a lot of people suffering from mental health because of it. So the support network has got just under 600 members, I believe, and it's become a very strong community of people that are talking to each other, finding comfort of being around people that just get it and know how you're feeling. But the worrying thing about the support network is it's predominantly women. So there's probably about 5% men on the support network, those of which don't really converse that much. I'm sure they do kind of look at what the conversations are going on, and maybe I hope they take something from that, but they're definitely not reaching out as much as the women are. With COVID-19 also predominantly killing men, and the suicide levels have actually risen in the last month or two. It's no wonder that men's mental health is going to be going through the roof at the moment. I know that I've been dealing with a lot of anxiety myself with losing dad, and the anxiety about virus, on top of the already kind of mental health problems I have with anxiety. So as a result, I am going to do a charity motorbike ride next March from Land's End to John O'Groats and back again. I'm going to be doing this raising money for the Movember charity. And if you don't know who the Movember charity are, they focus on three things: prostate cancer, testicular cancer, and men's mental health. So that's why I chose that charity. And they've been super supportive of the journey, and offering any help they can. But I just want to bring awareness and focus to men's mental health, especially this real hard time. So on the ride anyway, I'm going to be visiting people from my support network and some of the people from the choir that was on. So it's not a direct route. I haven't finished the route totally. So I glance over this way because I'm actually planning the route out on a map at the moment. But I think we're probably going to do about 3,000 miles altogether on this journey. And I will be visiting some men which I know are suffering from mental health, and I just want to hear their stories and offer their support on the journey. So that's a bit about me and kind of what I'm doing and why I'm talking to you about men's mental health. So yeah, I've suffered from anxiety since I was about 14. I got bullied in secondary school, and I probably think this was the knock-on effect from it. But over the years, I've learned to kind of talk about it and actually own it, because I think once you get it out there, it loses its power, and it becomes what's the word I'm looking for? It most definitely doesn't have the hold on you it used to when you speak about it, and especially when you're around people that know what you're going through, and you don't ever have to worry about masking that, because I usually find that that's where you get this vicious cycle effect, that you get so worried about, say, being anxious around people or having a panic attack around people that you actually have a panic attack. But once you go to the people, oh, by the way, I have panic attacks and I might find this situation a bit, I might get anxious in this situation. There's no worry of you having that because they already know about it. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I have had a lot of falls over the years with health conditions causing a dip in mental health and relationships, and going on antidepressants temporarily. With the antidepressants, I found that they did definitely serve a purpose at the time, but for me it wasn't a fix, it was a suppressant. So I think once they served their purpose, I was really focused then on actually sorting the problem, and that was when I came out of a 5-year relationship after she had broken up with me. So that's how I dealt with that situation, having a really supportive mum and dad, really. Dad and I were exceptionally close because I've got 4 sisters, so we were the only men in the house. So it was nice actually being able to have another male to talk to about those kind of things, who actually listened and got it. So I'd say I'm quite fortunate in that way. It didn't stop me from having those trip ups. They can happen to anybody. And even having someone to talk to doesn't mean that it was easy to get out of, but it most definitely helps. I don't proclaim to be an expert on mental health or men's mental health at all. I just wanted to share some of what I've been through, and what I've learnt over the years, especially recently with the support network that I put together. And like I said before, I find it quite sad that there aren't men reaching out, but I just want men to know that they're not alone, and there are people to reach out to, and there are places to reach out to. And I think once you start talking about it, especially some of your friends, you realise that they've probably let their boundaries down and they're going through similar kind of things. Really, that's what I've noticed over the years. A few of my friends were very where you'd think, oh, they've got nothing to worry about, they're tough, their life's great, and then I'd start talking to them about my problems, and then they would probably saw me in the same light, and then they'd like letting their guard down and telling me more about themselves, and it just really reassures you, and to take that burden off as well, just getting it out there. And I found that with music as well, when I did the choir, and if you watched it, you most definitely saw how I broke down singing Dad's song when I was practicing it. And I'd actually gone over the song a couple of times before that. They didn't show it in the programme, but that was about the third or fourth time that I'd gone through the song. And at the time, I was starting to learn it a bit better. I was starting to relax, and I could really start listening to the words and let the timings come natural. So the words just really hit me, and I just had a massive release come out, and that was probably held back since Dad passed away. Probably trying to be strong for my family and kind of apply myself to the support network, because I felt that's what I needed to do. I wanted to do something to honour Dad with. So that was probably built up for such a long time, and music's such a powerful thing to be able to get you to release that. And it was just getting down how I felt in lyrics and actually expressing that through song. I felt like I was singing it to Dad. And as I say, it's just another form of kind of sharing, very similar to talking, I would say, but music does have that special bit, doesn't it? That just gets you, and you can feel like it's coming from the heart. I know it sounds fairly cheesy, but it really does. It just you just feel your whole body relax. And that definitely did that for me, which you saw in the programme. But finding the love for music again has been phenomenal. I was in a band about 5 years ago, which I left because I fell out with the lead singer. Just briefly, me and him are talking again now as a result of all that's going on. We're definitely talking and friends again. But I just totally fell out of love with music after that. I didn't touch my guitar for like 5 years, and the first time I touched my guitar since being in the band was actually to perform in front of Gareth Malone, which I didn't show the program, but it was just to show him what I could sing, etc. But I've definitely found the love for music again, and it's definitely been just a godsend in what's going on at the moment. It really has. I've been able to write more stuff and express it, even if it's just through an instrumental. But I probably haven't been the best in talking to people as of late that are close to me, but definitely have the support network and speaking to people that relate has given me that. And I urge men out there to, and I don't just mean just COVID, it doesn't matter what it is, you know, your battle is your battle, and just because people don't get it, it doesn't mean it's, you know, it's not worth, it's not real and it's not worth worrying about. It's your battle, and you know, who is anyone else to question that? So I just urge you to talk to someone about it, because I think once you talk about it, it definitely loses its power. It really does. But yeah, men are out there. You're definitely not alone. There's things like, you know, Movember charity, which I'm doing the bike ride for, which just bring people like us together. They do like many different events. I do the gentleman's ride out every year, and some of the men that are there are just phenomenal, and it's really powerful to see people just openly talking about their mental health, because you're definitely stronger in numbers. You really are, and just having that burden reduced because you're not the only one carrying it anymore, is really, it's a beautiful thing. It's just amazing. So yeah, definitely check out. You've probably heard of Movember. Just check out the stuff they're doing. It's amazing, and there's definitely like they've got links to different resources that you can use. But also, I mean, just reach out to me if any of you want to have a chat. I think my Instagram is probably the best source to contact me through. I'll also be doing updates on the bike ride, and I speak about mental health very regularly on there. But you have to search me. It's just Liam _J Meyer, which is Meyer. But yeah, just send me a message. I'm all up for chatting to any of you about anything. Even if it's not about this and you want to say, you know, hi, that's not a problem. I try and make as much time as I can for people, because people are amazing. The world are full of amazing people like you. You may not know it, but you are amazing, and I just enjoy conversing with people and just hearing their stories. And the world's just an amazing place full of people like that. So yeah, I was debating whether to sing you something or play you something, but I think maybe I could you know, join your choir or something, and we could do something together. That would be lovely. But yeah, I won't play anything today. I've just had a long day at work. My voice is, I'm making all excuse on the sun not to sing. But yeah, if you wanted me to come back and sing something and play something again, not again, but play something for you, that's not a problem. But I just wanted the focus to be on the you know, men's mental health. I know that it's you know, there's suicide awareness coming up, and yeah, it's a scary thing. And I know suicide in young men has gone up in the last few months, and whether that's COVID related or not, I'm sure that definitely contributes to it. It's really scary, and it makes me really sad. And Like I say, I struggle sometimes, and it'd be lovely to hear from you guys, to chat, about anything. But you're definitely not alone. And I know I keep saying that, but that is the most important thing you need to remember. That's one of the reasons I named my support network Alone Together, because we all feel alone at those low points, but if we're together, we're not. I know that just sounds really simple, but definitely is a huge, powerful tool against mental health. It really is. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you've benefited a little bit from this. And yeah, it'd be great to chat to some of you, and maybe meet some of you in the future. It would be wonderful. But take care of yourself. Don't be alone. Be kind to yourself. That's the main thing to remember. Just be kind to yourself, bro. Take care.